Yeah, so a lot of Canelo news coming out right now, obviously. You know, he's the face of boxing, so we got to give him that attention that he deserves. But right now, I was going to put this video out like weeks ago. But he was talking about, they asked Canelo about the David Benavidez and David Morrell fight. And, you know, he has some interesting words to say because lately he's been talking as if Teofimo and Ryan Garcia are better fighters or more exciting fighters than Morrell and Benavidez. I wonder why. You know, I wouldn't big up my mandatories that I didn't take either. But right now, it's a lot of things coming out about that fight. And Canelo Alvarez said that he feels like David Morrell versus Benavidez is a great fight. Great. I'm talking about Tony the Tiger great. He said that it is a great, great fight. Now, why would he be thinking that two of his mandatories, who one of them he said was a weight bully and overweight, he needs to fight in his own weight class, he's too big and this and this. Why would he feel like any fight that he's in it would be great? Why is he associating Benavidez with greatness? Because I'm hearing news come out right now talking about Canelo said Benavidez ain't asked for the fight good enough. Yeah, he was talking about Benavidez, the way he was asking for the fight was not respectful and everything else, and he gives people fights based off respect. That's a lie, because Golovkin wasn't showing you no respect at all. He didn't respect you, especially after you failed the drug test. Like he said, he called me a cheater. So he already knew what time it was. He trying to make it seem like Benavidez got to bow down and kiss the ring. That ain't why you fought Munguia. Stop it. Ain't nobody just got to come to you and ask for the fight respectful and everything else. That's the biggest lie I've ever heard in my life. Charlos was asking for the fight for a long time, respectfully. Then they started getting disrespectful. Then the fight started getting closer and they became options for the fight. So I ain't trying to hear that. That's just an excuse. But he feels like the fight between Morrell and Benavidez is 50-50, a 50-50 fight. So you think that the guy who beat Caleb Plant, after you beat Caleb Plant, he's in a fight with a guy who also has the skill level to beat a guy like Caleb Plant. And I'm hearing that Caleb Plant was one of your toughest fights in the last 5 years. You're getting a lot of credit for that Caleb Plant fight. So I'm hearing right now that the Caleb Plant fight is the reason why Canelo is looked at as such a monster at 68, but Canelo's talking as if these two guys right here will beat Caleb Plant. So why you not in the ring with them? Why you ain't fight these guys? That's what I'm kind of thinking about. I'm like, okay, why you haven't fought these people? That's the only thing I'm thinking about. Why hasn't Canelo Alvarez jumped in the ring and faced these guys? It only makes sense. Why would you not face these guys as competition? He's saying they're in a 50-50 fight and they're great fighters at 175, and he's already fought at 75. It just doesn't make sense. A lot of people are overlooking this and they're just thinking like, well, you know, Canelo Alvarez, he can do whatever he wants. He definitely can, but don't make it seem like it's just legacy at this point when he's already telling you that these guys who fighting this weekend are two of the best. They're in a great fight. Classic fight. He just don't want to be involved because one guy, so you're not fighting two guys because one guy was disrespectful, because one guy was overweight, one guy was too big, one guy brought in 25 pounds extra. What about the other guy? Oh, yeah. Like I said, man, the excuses haven't been working. At the end of the day, everybody going into this fight with a whole narrative behind them. Can't really respect people in boxing these days. They don't tell the truth. They got their feelings all involved with things. But Canelo Alvarez, he tells the truth. I respect that. He tells the truth. He's not telling the complete truth, but he's telling the truth in a lot of ways. He feels like it's a great fight, 50-50 fight. I wonder how other people feel about it. A lot of people feel the same way. They feel like it's a great fight. They just don't want Canelo in the ring with those guys.